It's the K-Country Morning Show with Gabe and Carrie.
You can listen to us on the K92.3 app and on this podcast.
It's the K-Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. Happy Wednesday. We have made it to the middle of the work week. Can I tell you something, Carrie, that I feel very guilty about, but I am so happy.
What?
Oh my, this almost brings a tear to my eye this morning.
What?
Holy sweet baby Jesus.
Gabe, what is it?
You know how I have literally had to do, not had, that's a strong word. I've gotten to go do something just about every weekend since the end of May. I've had a busy schedule. I've had a lot of things to do on my plate. Do you know what I discovered yesterday?
You don't have anything to do this weekend.
Well, we were going to have someone who wanted to come visit and bring their new baby who we love, baby Jocelyn, but that has been scrapped.
Oh.
So I have nothing to do this weekend, and we don't work Monday. I get the longest weekend to do nothing I have had in almost 3 months. I could cry.
I'm happy for you. I'm actually hanging out with your wife maybe on like Saturday.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Doing what?
We might be doing some shopping.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't heard about this.
You haven't heard about this?
No. Oh, we can just make plans without checking in, huh? Interesting.
Do you really want to go shopping?
That's the last thing I want to do
Yeah,
is
that's
go
like-
shopping with the two of you. Holy
Well,
smokes.
some of our mutual friends will be there too.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I have heard about this. Never mind. I don't want to go. It's K92.3 with Gabe Glidden and Miss Carrie Mack. We've got the 5-second rule game here. Carrie, we're going to warm up the brainstem. You ready?
I'm ready.
Can you name 3 Iowa farmers markets?
The Cedar Falls Farmers Market.
Beautiful.
The downtown Cedar Rapids Farmers Market.
Very popular.
And the Des Moines Farmers Market, which you definitely should check out. It's huge.
Can I bring my dog?
Yeah. You can bring your dog to most of these farmers markets, Gabe.
I know. I have brought her to a couple.
Yeah.
It's good socialization for her.
Yeah. It's good socialization for you, too.
I don't need as much help as my dog.
It's like the opposite for you. We need to put you in like a little corner
Yeah.
where you can just chill.
How do you say socialization?
Socialization. I've tripped over my words. I'm sorry.
Hey, you got it. You got it. I'm cheering you on.
Didn't seem like it. Gabe, can you name 3?
What is going on today?
Gabe, can you name 3 things you will have to do this weekend?
Sit on my couch, turn on the TV, not move.
You're probably going to have to do chores. You're
Yeah,
probably going to have to
probably.
clean up.
Probably not.
No?
No, our house pretty clean.
Okay.
And I just cut the grass.
That's the only chore that's going on?
I'd probably have to do some laundry.
Okay.
I'm probably going to go golfing.
That's a chore for you. It sure is.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing is number 1 on my list.
Okay.
I am going to not book an appointment.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's beautiful. All right, Carrie, in 5 seconds or less, can you name any of the popular boy bands of the 90s?
NSYNC?
Mm-hmm.
Was it NSYNC or NSYNC?
I think, potato.
Okay, got you. Boys to Men? Or is it Boys I Men? Because it's always a little too...
Actually, that was pretty clever. I
Thank
like
you.
that.
Thank you. And
Boise even.
no, it's Idaho Boise then. And what's the one that the Wahlberg boy was in? Donnie Wahlberg.
Can you just say the Backstreet Boys and be done with this?
Okay. I forgot the Backstreet Boys. I wasn't a big fan of 90s boy bands because I was hardly around for it.
I know.
Gabe, can you name 3 boy bands from the 2000s? Early 2000s. Mid 2000s. Which we discovered were 2005 or 2006.
The mid 2000s? Was One Direction a boy band at that point?
We'll accept it.
I don't know if they were, though.
2011. That counts as 2000s, right?
No. That'd be in the 2010s.
Okay.
I don't know. I really don't. We're the Jonas Brothers.
Okay, yeah.
How about them?
That's good.
I got nothing for you, Carrie. I don't know anything about boy bands in the 2000s.
How about boy bands in the 21st century?
Okay. That aren't NSYNC, the Backstreet Boys, and whatever else you said.
Yeah.
Boise Men.
Yeah. Boise Men.
One Direction.
Yeah.
There was a boy band called Five. They had a Disney concert that we recorded as kids. It was great. So we could watch it again. And then New Kids on the Block.
Okay.
Or, some would say the Beatles were a boy band.
Of the 21st century?
Well, what's the 21st century? Isn't that like 1900?
No, everything after 2000.
Oh.
That's the 21st century. 20th century is like...
19s?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right, I got my 5 anyway. But you could argue the Beatles were a boy band.
Yes, you could say that for
Yeah.
sure.
All right. Well, I guess my brain's warmed up. How about yours?
I guess it's fine.
I got one more for
Thank
you here,
you.
Carrie. Carrie, I want you to name 3 famous paintings.
A Starry Night by Van Gogh.
There we go.
The Girl with the Pearl Earring.
I don't know if I know that one.
I had to read a book about it. And there's that ballerina dancer one that people are saying the guy who did it was actually the Zodiac killer or something. Or he was a serial killer.
I'm going to have to do some Googling. That
Yeah.
sounds great. It's K92.3 with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. Is there something in your life where you are charged a little bit extra for whatever reason, a convenience fee or anything you can think of, right?
Yes.
I think a lot of times you'll get an extra charge for faster shipping, but I think that's kind of fair. You know, you don't want to wait, so
Yes.
you're willing to pay extra
That's fair.
to get something quicker. Are there some things that you hate that you're charged extra for and you don't think they make sense?
The thing that kind of drives me nuts, there are 2 things. Number one, when I go to a certain fast food restaurant and I ask for extra sauce, and
Sure.
they charge me for the extra sauce.
Sure.
It took you 2 seconds to hand me over the extra sauces.
Yeah.
What is going on here? The other
And how much could they really be making? I get what's the charge? Like 25, 35 cents or whatever, 75 cents?
it's like it can be $1 sometimes.
Well, that's on you then. Who pays $1 for sauce? Go home and no. I'm just kidding.
But I didn't realize it. Like they charged money for the sauce until I found that out.
Sure.
Another thing that really just drives me nuts is like convenience fees on like rent or like when I'm buying tickets to the movies online. Like, why does it cost me extra money to like order it online so you don't have to like deal with me when we're in person?
Sure.
You know, that you should be paying me to do this online,
Yeah.
to buy the movie ticket there.
Yeah.
I just think, why do I have to pay that like convenience fee? Like you're providing this service, you know, online. Why on earth am I doing this?
Don't provide the service if you're not just going to take my money.
Exactly. Like with my rent, I have to pay an extra like $10 for a convenience fee.
That's so strange
And
to
there
me.
was
I've
no-
never heard of that.
And like my landlord never told me like, yeah, you can also mail me the check or you can do this. That was the only option. They're like, you have to sign up for this thing and you have to pay this. It drives me nuts. There are so many stupid, pointless extra charges that like nowadays they're not much, but they add up. That's the thing. They add up.
Sure. Yeah, an extra $120 for you
Yep.
for rent.
Drives me nuts. I could buy Gabe a few things of beer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could
What the heck, landlord?
I could buy Nona some cute little toys.
Yeah.
Maybe a new collar for her as a Christmas gift.
Yeah. Darn landlord.
What's the extra charge that drives you crazy?
There, it is not even close for me. And I don't do a ton of online shopping, so I don't deal with much of that. I absolutely cannot stand when you go to an ATM and the charge is $5 whatever dollars. You know what? If it's $1, fine. I need the cash, obviously. I will pay the dollar. But these charges are getting up to almost $5. There's no point in going to an ATM that's going to charge you and taking out less than $100.
Yes.
If you take out just a $20 bill,
That's
you're
like
paying $5 for $20.
That's like 20% of your money. Right there.
Exactly.
Oh my
you
God.
might as well take out a hundo and just pay the $5. I hate it. It makes no sense.
Yes.
Just charge me $1 or $5 is outrageous. Now, granted, I need to start being better and going to my bank so I don't get the ATM fee. But you don't always know if a place won't take won't take card.
Exactly. And also, I will say this. Nowadays, there's a lot of banks that like their physical locations are kind of closing down.
Sure.
So you can't. It's a challenge to find your bank sometimes.
It can be.
It can be. I was very lucky when I found out that like my bank is not too far from where I live. But like I understand the struggle. It just is so annoying, especially when you're going to like a place where like maybe it's a festival or something, and you had no clue that they were paying cash.
Right. And you have no problem getting cash.
Yes.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But now all right, well, here's $150 I got to take out because I'm so PO'd about the dang $5.
Yes.
And now I'm broke for 2 days.
Yep.
Well, not really, but you get the point.
No,
I hate it.
It's so annoying. Let us know what's the extra charge that's driving you crazy right now.
It's the K-Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Miss Carrie Mack, and King Bucks is on the way.
Yeah, King Bucks is set to open in Cedar Falls. We've talked about it a few times. It's run by the same person who runs Starbucks Smokehouse and a very talented chef. His name is Shane. And they will be opening up for business next week. I got the info, the exclusive.
Ooh, Carrie on the case, as I like to call it.
Carry on the case for sure. You can check this all out on the K92.3 app. They hope to be open by September 5th. So you can check out all the details there. But
wow, that's close.
Yeah, that's pretty close. So it's located at 6719 University Avenue. It used to be the home of Burger King and Total Nutrition, but they are running the place now. I got to go inside and check it out, and it is such a cool and unique space. One of my favorite parts of it, like, is this cool live stage they have set up there. So if you're thinking of, diving into the Cedar Valley music space, this could be a cool place to dip your toes into once it opens up and once the music starts going, once the tunes start flowing.
Oh, well, maybe I'll have to chit-chat with King Bucks. Maybe there'll be a little open mic Gabriel there.
Well, whatever you say, Gabe.
Do they need a little more talent? Is that what I'm finding out here?
I don't think so, but I'm sure if your manager talks to them, we can get this all figured out. And by manager, we know it's your wife.
That's right.
And I know that Jeff Starbeck, who runs Starbucks Smokehouse, I think he wants to do karaoke there, so watch out.
Oh, boy.
King Bucks is not ready for us.
That's right. Maybe I'll go down there and play a song.
Yeah. King Bucks is going to be a new restaurant. Burgers and Brews is what they're focusing on. You can check out all the details on the K92.3 app. They are hoping to open next week. They'll have a soft opening.
Beautiful. All right, coming up, we've got some Nashville news here on the K-Country Morning Show, and on the way in the 7 o'clock hour, we're talking about extra charges. We'll get to that in about 12-ish minutes here on the K-Country Morning Show.
It's the K-Country Morning Show on K92.3, and it's time for your Nashville News Minute. This one takes place in the Midwest. Luke Bryan performed in Chicago this past weekend, and all went pretty well. But one of his equipment trucks had a bit of a hard time making it to his show. The 18-wheeler was too tall to go under the overpass and slammed into a center beam, peeling back a few feet of the trailer's roof. No one knows how long it was stuck like that, but a bystander was able to snap a photo of the damage. You can check it out on the K92.3 app. What?
I just said, dang.
Yeah, I know. Strange enough, this is not the first time this has happened. In 2017, another one of Luke's equipment trucks struck an overpass, but that time it was in New York. No one was injured in either event, but maybe check the clearance site next time.
Yeah, or I don't know. Luke Bryan probably, I feel like he could afford this. Maybe get a smaller truck and then just get two of them.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I wonder if he had to just schlep over to a Guitar Center real quick and grab some equipment.
I don't know, but all I can say is kudos to any of the truck drivers out there. I could not do this.
Oh, man.
I have such bad depth perception. I have to when I'm doing parallel parking, it's literally the most humbling and embarrassing thing, so I'm not one to judge. But, check this out on the K92.3 app. It's actually wild. Oh, my gosh.
That's right. We've got Jason Aldean, Justin Moore, Darius Rucker on the way. And then, let us know either on the K92.3 app. Give us a call at 833-4985. For me, a lot of them would have to, I hate to say it, but it has to do with when you want money and you're being charged to get money.
Yeah.
Drives me. It's K92.3 with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. What are some charges going on in your life right now? Not legal ones. We're talking about the charges on your old bank account.
If so, contact a lawyer, not a radio show.
That's right.
There are just so many, I don't want to say stupid because there's probably a point to them that I don't understand, but there are so many unnecessary seeming charges out there right now. Like yesterday, I ordered lunch from a restaurant that I really like, and I wanted extra cheese on my sandwich.
Okay.
It cost 60 cents for extra provolone.
Yeah. That's all I get you.
That's ridiculous.
That's 60 cents.
60 cents for like a slice of cheese?
I got to make money somehow, but I am kind of with you.
It get 10 cents, you know? I feel like 10 cents I can deal with
Sure.
for that. Another one is there's a restaurant that I also love going to. And every single time I ask for extra sauce, it costs money.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. The extra sauce or like extra guac or whatever, isn't it always, what is it, like 40 cents or something?
I don't know. It really depends on the place.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. When you ask me, hey, do you want guac with that? Yes, I do want the guac with that. You have conditioned me to want guac. You have created a corporate synergy with the big guacamole industry.
That's right. Tell me how you really feel.
I'm just upset that society has conditioned us to want things extra.
Yeah.
And when we don't get them and we ask for extra, it costs us.
Yeah, I mean, if you want extra, I understand why they're trying to make a couple bucks, but it's like you can't just throw like a scoop of guac in there.
Yeah.
Or throw a little thing of cheese on there. I'm with you, but I also do understand why they do it. But it is like,
It's a business. I know it's
yeah.
like, it's
Can I
smart.
just get the extra buffalo sauce, please?
Exactly.
Right.
Another one that really does bother me. I'm just going off today. I'm sorry. I've talked about this during our bit Grinds Your Gears, but when I have to pay my rent,
We have a grind your gears bit?
irks your nerves. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Irks your nerves. There we go.
What bit is that?
My bad. No, but like something that sincerely does drive me crazy is the fact when I have to pay rent, there's a service charge. I'm sorry, you're not giving me an option to like pay it to you in cash. You're not giving me an option to like write a check.
Drop it off somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, when I first moved in, they were like, you have to get an account with this program.
Yeah.
You have to do this, X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, $10 extra a month. That's $120 a year. Do you know how much cat litter I could buy? Do you know how many gifts I could buy for Gabe?
Yeah, I feel like they should have put that on the, like, I'm sure when you looked it up on the internet or whatever.
Yes.
That should be what the month's rent is.
Yes.
As opposed to what it is. And then when you get there, you find out it's really $120 more a year.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, I expected it to be like a certain amount, but with that extra $10, it's almost like in a different 100 account,
Right.
if that makes sense?
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that.
But that's just driving me a little bit nuts, these extra charges. We're just all trying to get by, and I know we're trying to make some money. Money makes the world go round. But, Gabe, what about you? What's an extra charge that drives you nuts?
There's two I can't stand. One of them I do understand why a place would do this, but that it inconveniences me, so I get annoyed by it.
As you should.
But when, let's say you go to just wherever, it doesn't matter, and you want to use your card, but they have a minimum amount.
Oh,
I get annoyed by that, but I also get why it is that way. Because the business has to pay for the service charge of having the thing.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna pay them, $1.83 for whatever, they really probably only make like $1 out of that, or something along those lines, or $1.50. So I do get why there's a $5 minimum. That one kind of drives me nuts. But here's the big kit and caboodle, the one of all ones that I hate.
The two.
Yeah, right. When you go to, use an ATM somewhere. Let's say you're not even in the States. You're just somewhere else. So you're in a different county, whatever the case may be, and you can't get to your bank to use your ATM where they're not going to charge you.
Yeah.
I can't stand going into a gas station. I'm like, I'm going to like this wedding. I forgot cash. I need to get $60, whatever. Put in the card. And I see the charge of $350 or $450, And I'm sitting there going, I remember just not 10 to 15 years ago, Carrie, when this number was like $1.
Yeah.
It keeps going up to try to get out your own money.
Exactly.
I hate it.
Why am I buying access to my own money?
Exactly. Yes.
It's
and you know what,
ridiculous.
ATM, you're not storing my cash. You just have cash in there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not with you. You don't need the money. Like, I know that they need the money.
Right.
Businesses need money.
But yeah, you're paying to grab your own cash. It's insane to me.
Yeah, ATM fees are just driving me up a wall.
And depending on where you are, those ATMs know what they're doing. They
Yep.
know if they're the only place that has the ATM in there
when
to
they
use.
got the monopoly going
Yeah,
there.
and I don't mind paying the $1 or the $2, but now we're getting to like $5 to get $20. You might as well grab $100 at that point.
Yeah, that's why I think we should go back to trading goods. Like, hey, you need some gas? Let me give you
I'd
two
be
loaves
in-
of bread.
I'd be in big trouble.
Hey, you need some cat food? Let me give you 2 gold doubloons.
On the way, Morgan Wall and John Party, let us know, is there a charge that you can't stand in your life right now? And who knows, maybe you actually have a charge on your phone for some app that you didn't even know you had. Let us know.
I have one of those. I got to get rid of that right now, actually. Thanks for writing me.
Let us know on the K92.3 app or Facebook, or give us a call, 833-4985. It's the K Country Morning Show. Who's this?
This is Brenton. Good morning.
Brenton, how you doing, man? Where are you calling from?
Waterloo. I just heard you talking about the ATM fees, and I was just going to say I was at the casino a couple nights ago, and they're at like $7.99 for a fee.
Whoa.
So if you only bring $80 in cash, you blow 60 of it, you're like, I need another 20. I got to get another 20. It costs you almost $8?
Yeah, it's insane.
You might as well get $200 at that point.
Well, honestly, that's a smart business practice. I got to respect them. They know.
I was just calling to tell you guys that. It is, you're almost paying, if you get $20, you're almost paying 50% in the fee.
Exactly. So go ahead and don't lie to us. How many times did you go back to that ATM, brother?
I was going to pull out $100, but then it was like, basically I had to pay $8. It was like $7.99. And I was like, nope, cancel. And that went on.
Well, hey, you know what? Good for you. That's responsible gambling right there. Well, hey, we appreciate the phone call, man. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys have a good day.
Is there a charge that you can't stand? Message us on the K92.3 app or check this out on Facebook, K92.3 Waterloo. Gabe, people are really... They have a lot to complain about right now. It's all up on Facebook.
It's all justified. I love reading this.
It really is, because why are these charges so crazy nowadays?
It's K92.3. What are what are some extra service charges that you absolutely hate, or just any extra charge? Let us know on the K92.3 app or Facebook.
And neither of us are parents, but we're learning that being a parent, there are some extra service charges that are just boggling my mind right now. Like Allie said, the service fee that you get charged anytime you use your debit card to pay for anything online like school lunches.
I've seen that multiple times now.
Yeah, Jessica said credit card service fees when that is the only form of payment accepted. If you are not able to use check or cash there shouldn't be a forced usage fee for the credit card transaction.
Yeah, I would agree. If that's the only way you can make a payment or whatever, don't charge me for what you're doing.
That's
You know what I mean?
That's my rent.
I'd happily drop off a check if it saved me this $5 or whatever.
Or if I only had to pay 69 cents for a stamp, to mail it.
Right.
Yeah. Geez Louise. Natalie said school games are all online pay now. Okay. John said getting charged extra to pay a bill. That is so true. Why do I have to pay a little bit extra when I have to pay my electric bill, my water bill? It just is so annoying.
Yeah, you're paying the bill. Shouldn't that just be what it costs?
Or just don't give me a different number for the bill. That's the biggest thing. There's the cost of the bill.
Just lie and add it in and don't tell me it exists.
Exactly.
Yeah. How would I know the difference?
It's like when you go to a store sometimes and you get what do you get? Something that's $1 and then it's $1.20 or something because of taxes or whatever. Brooke said the service fee charged by the school to apply money to your kid's lunch account online. So frustrating.
I've seen that a lot too.
Why are you being charged for giving your kids lunch money? That's ridiculous.
Right.
I'm when I was a kid, you were at the very beginning, you were given cash. that you would use for lunch. And now there's all these like different like online like accounts. It's wild.
I remember when I was a kid, my mom, I don't think that it was quite as obviously as popular back then, but she would send me with a check
Yeah.
to school. I always thought that was kind of funny. I'd go up to whoever the lunch lady was as I was typing in my little pad to go out, and they'd be like, all right, you have $4 left. And then I'd have to go home and be like, Mom, I only have $4 for lunch money. And she'd go, oh, okay, and write a check real quick. And of course, it would sit in my backpack for like 3 days
Yep.
before I would remember it.
Yeah.
And she loved that, I'm sure.
I love that for you. Carrie said school registration fees, lunch fees paid online. I still send a check to school. I am not paying for fees
Hey, there
when a
we go.
check has no fees. Also, Ticketmaster fees are ridiculous.
Yeah, Ticketmaster fees are nuts.
Extra in some instances, $20 to $25 more on top of ticket costs. That is so annoying. When you think you scored a great deal
Yeah.
on tickets and then you find out it's like 20 extra bucks.
Right. And it's all online, so no one actually is doing any type of work to hold on to it. Mm-hmm. You know, it's almost like you're buying let's say you move, right? And you need to store some of your stuff away in a garage or a storage place.
Yeah.
They're charging you for essentially an online storage bin.
And
How crazy is that?
And like you could go to the box office, but depending on where the concert is, like if you're going to a concert in Chicago in like 3 months, I ain't driving all the way to Chicago to buy tickets.
Right.
That's going to cost me money and gas.
On the way, Dustin Lynch, and some more of your comments are coming up. What are some service charges or just extra charges is probably a better way to put it, that you just can't stand when you see them? For me, it's the good old ATM. Carrie hates paying 50 cents or 60 cents or whatever for an extra piece of cheese. Totally makes sense.
What is this?
92.3. Don't forget, coming up at about 8:10, you're 8:15ish, you're going to have a chance to win some Dirks Bentley tickets. We have time for 2 more comments. We couldn't even get to all the comments today, Carrie, about the extra charges that are driving people nuts. And I'll tell you what. I believe this person's name is Chris from Manchester. This person has a comment that I think everybody is just about fed up with right now. I
Okay.
think this is one that there's no one that would disagree with this.
Go off.
Chris says, what's been driving me nuts lately is the cost of car insurance. I used to pay $200 for 3 cars, and now within the last year or 2, it's up to $320.
Ooh.
They say it's due to insurance rate changing with the economy. Really ticks me off. Yeah, it is kind of annoying when you have something that you've been paying a certain way forever,
Yes.
and then it just skyrockets for whatever reason.
When you have that budget set and
Yep.
then something comes in and kind of messes that up. I understand that.
And then here's one me and Iowa Girl are seeing eye to eye on
Okay.
here. Iowa Girl from Plainfield. She says, extra charges. You know what? When you want extra cheese or extra guac, they charge you. But if you don't want it to begin with, they don't take money off your bill. That is so true. I always go no guac at whatever you're talking about, or no pickles or whatever the case may be. They don't give you the 60 cents off.
Right.
So think of all the people who, in theory, go in and they say, hey, you can hold that, I don't need it. And then the people who want extra, you'd think they would offset to where they could just give you the extra slice of cheese.
Yeah.
Think about that, Carrie.
That is, you carry the 2. That's fine.
Yeah, so I'm just picking a random thing off the top of my head. Let's say you go to a certain place and you get, let's just say a sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay? And you're like, hey, I will just do the meat and the cheese. I don't need the lettuce, the mayo, the tomato, nothing. You're still paying the full $7.99 for that sandwich.
For that bare naked sandwich.
Right. Now, it's your fault for not wanting the other stuff on there, but
Yes.
they're not taking stuff off the bill.
That's true.
That is so true.
Man.
Because I never get guac, and my wife's always getting double extra.
Well, you should just take some of her guac, then you have some
I
of it.
don't want it. But the point still stands.
I understand what you're saying. These charges are crazy, and there are so many more that we can't even get to. But the one good thing is there are no charges for downloading the K92.3 app and listening to
Absolutely
us
free.
every single day. We are free. We are here, and we will not charge you extra for any sort of guacamole. We promise.
Your chance to win Dirks Bentley tickets coming up at 8:15.
We all do it sometimes. But how you...
That's what at least I tell her, everyone. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Carrie. I just missed.
Okay. Well, how
How
you...
can they win the tickets?
let me finish, and I will tell you how you can win the tickets. So this is kind of in line with the song Burnin' Man by Dierks Bentley. So we're going to name 3 music festivals. One of them is fake, and you have to tell us which one is fake. Gabe, why are you giggling?
Nothing. I clearly just woke up and chose violence today, I suppose. So, anyway.
No, you chose to confuse me. I'm just so confused. That's coming up in a few minutes around 8:15 on K92.3. Make sure you have the K92.3 app because we'll be giving you a bit of a heads up for when you should be listening to be exact on the money.
That is correct. The app that is free. Don't forget that.
No extra charges. No guac with that.
It's the K Country Morning Show with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. We've got your Dierks Bentley tickets.
Yeah, he's going to be in Moline September 20th at Vibrant Arena at the Mark. And we're giving you a chance to win and to go. And all you need to do is call us up, 833-4985, and guess the fake festival.
That's right.
One of his biggest songs, Burnin' Man, the Burnin' Man Music Festival. It's in the headlines a lot recently because of some controversy. But we want to celebrate some other great music festivals and some fake ones too that should definitely be festivals.
Yeah, the most important festival out of these 3 is the one fake one. That's the one we need you to find and list off for us for your chance to win the Dierks tickets.
I will say some of these real festivals are kind of funny. There is the Pukkelpop Music Festival in Belgium.
Okay.
I will not be saying that one in our 3 festivals, but I just thought that was a silly hoot and a half.
Yeah, that does have a cute name to it for sure.
Pukkelpop. Hey, Pukkelpop. That's a cute little nickname you give for your boyfriend or girlfriend. Hey, Pukkelpop.
833-4985. We need caller number 9. Find the fake fest for us here, and you can go see Dierks Bentley here with K92.3. It's K92.3. Who's this?
Melina.
Melina, how you doing?
Good.
That's great to hear. Melina, I do have some great news for you. You are caller number 9, so that is step 1.
Awesome.
Where are you calling from, Melina?
Independence.
Right on.
Special place in my heart.
There we go. Melina, are you a big music festival person?
No.
Have you ever been to a music fest before?
No.
Oh, all right.
Okay, that's fine.
Next time we give away County Line Country Music Fest tickets, maybe you'll be able to win those and check that off the bucket
That would be
list.
great.
Well, right now you're playing for Dierks Bentley tickets to his show in Moline next month. All you have to do, Melina, is tell us the fake festival, okay? I'm going to give you 3. One of them is fake.
I'll give it a try.
Okay. You got to have some more confidence in yourself, Melina.
I think you'll be okay, Melina.
Melina, you are a strong woman who probably can get this. Come on. We want to make sure you believe in yourself.
All right.
Oh, all right.
Ask the dang question.
Okay, here is the very first music festival. Woodstock. Festival number 2, CMA Fest. Festival number 3, Yodelstock. Melina, tell me, which one of these very, very real festival-sounding names do you think is the fake one?
Can you go through it one more time? Sorry.
Yes. Woodstock,
Woodstock.
CMA Fest,
Okay.
and Yodelstock.
I don't know. I'm going to go with the yodel, whatever.
That is correct.
Oh, awesome.
Gabe got so nervous for you for a second.
Well, because Woodstock, the very famous
Yes.
festival from 1969, and
Yes.
then the CMA Fest, Yodelstock. At first, I was kind of like, oh, no. Please get this right, please. Well, congratulations. We hope you enjoy the show.
Awesome. Thank you.
It's K92.3 with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. And coming up on Friday, we are celebrating the fact that football is back. We've got a little Football Friday as we head to Denver.
K92.3, hike.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. We're going to be there Football Friday. This is our very first Football Friday of the season, and
That's
we're
right.
very excited to spend it with everyone in Denver, Iowa. And there's going to be some cool things going on. We'll be playing some tunes. We'll be hanging out. But, we know everyone's not really there for us.
Yeah, very. That's like a low percentage of the reason why people would like to say, hey, we know it's because we're giving stuff away.
Yeah, we know. We're giving you a chance to win a $50 Shields gift card. So you come on over, you sign up for that, and you'll also get to talk to us. That's not the main perk, but the gift card is. We will admit that.
That's right. We have a $50 gift card. So make sure if you are in Denver or you're at the game or your kids are playing in the game and you're watching, whatever the case may be, stop by and say hey and sign up for your chance to win. We're looking forward to that.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
We're also looking forward to this new game Carrie wants to play coming up in about 10 minutes or so here. Can you give me a brief explanation? What are we doing?
So there's this app called Letterboxd.
Okay.
It's where people rate and review movies. And a lot of these reviews are so funny and unhinged that I have to share them with you. I was playing this game with my sister and she had a blast. It was so fun. So I'll give you 3 reviews, real reviews for a real movie, and you have to try and guess what that movie is.
Okay, so none of these are fake.
None of these are fake.
Oh,
they
I'm
are
looking
all
forward to
real.
that. And my movie knowledge is slim to none, so it's going to be pretty fun to try this in 10 minutes.
I'll give you like a release date.
Okay. It's K92.3 with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. We're going to play a new game this morning, and this game is called Letterboxd here on K92.3, and it involves one of Carrie's favorite things, movies.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of movies. I'm a film buff, and there's this app called Letterboxd where you can leave your own reviews for different movies, and some of these are so hilarious. I literally was crying with my sister over the phone at how funny some of these were. I chose 3 reviews for one movie that are all radio friendly.
Okay.
So that's a perk.
Well, that's a good start.
And I don't want to give it away at first, but I will give you one hint. This movie is currently in theaters, and it's been getting some criticism.
Oh, okay. Do
Okay.
you like the award show music I play in the background?
I love
for
it.
you?
I love it. It's very great. So this is Letterboxd. Here we go. Here's the first review.
And these are real.
These are
Okay.
real. These are real. Crack it up. Got the most explosive diarrhea of my life during this movie. You'll be hearing from my lawyers.
Okay.
This movie is the equivalent of when you go to the dentist while being thirsty and they pour some water into your mouth just so they can suck it back with that wicked little tube.
That's great.
Gabe, do you have any guesses for what this movie could be?
I only know of like 2 movies in theaters right now.
Okay.
So I think I have a guess.
Okay.
Do you have another clue or is that all?
I have one more, but this might kind of lean into what the actual title of the movie is. So I want to hear what your guess is now.
I can't remember the name of the movie, but is it the Blake Lively movie?
Well, let me give you the final hint.
Okay.
The final review, it ends with us wanting to unwatch this film.
I know that movie's been kind of going through it a little bit
Yeah.
just from what I've seen on Instagram and Snapchat reels and whatever. So I love that game. I love that people went in with those very real reviews. What is this app called, Carrie, for people who would like to review their own movies?
It's called Letterboxd. Oh my
And
gosh.
this is not an ad. They have no idea who we are, but
Exactly.
Carrie has fun with it, so I love that.
Yeah, this has me giggling. If you want us to do it again, let us know on the K92.3 app.
It's K92.3. Thankfully, Carrie, not as hot today, a high of 87. I mean, that's still plenty warm, but it's not in
Yes.
the mid to upper 90s. We get a little bit of a break from that.
The fact that a break is 80, 85 is
Right.
absolutely ridiculous. That corn sweat is real, folks.
That's right. And Carrie, coming up in about 10 minutes here, I'm going to reveal a gajillion red flags of mine.
Oh, okay.
Tons of them.
Okay.
They involve athletic feats that I am convinced I could accomplish and most people are also capable of doing.
So these aren't red flags that you have for other people. These are like if someone were to meet you, red flags for you.
Yes, these are my red flags.
Okay, these are
yes.
signs that you should just steer clear of Gabriel Glidden.
Like, for example, there is no way I could not catch a football pass in an NFL game and just like fall to the ground and take it. It's K92.3 with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. And there was a recent survey that went out that found out which states think they have the ability to go pro or become a professional athlete.
Oh, I saw
And-
this.
And here in Iowa, not very confident, or you could flip it around and say quite realistic. You know, your chances of becoming a pro athlete are very, very hard. You know, it's around like 1% or something like that.
yeah.
Iowa ranked 43rd for most confident they could be a pro athlete.
So they are the least confident.
On the bottom half, yeah.
No, Iowans Iowans know what's up. Iowans
That's what
are
I'm
like,
saying. They're aware.
they are self-aware. We love a self-aware queen. We love that for us.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But see, they got
Where did Minnesota rank, though? That's right.
Oh my God. Minnesota, where I'm from, the 7th most confident. 81 for a confidence score compared to Iowa's 50 or 64.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so for example, red flag number 1, Carrie, 2 and 3 are all coming up for you here. They got the results from this by asking these questions about basic athletic feats
Yeah.
that someone could do at a professional level.
Yeah.
And there are a ton on here that I think I could do.
That's why you're a part of we count you as a Minnesotan in this sense.
Okay, so for example, 33% of people think they could drive a racing lap without crashing. If you have your driver's license, I'm convinced you can do this.
But do you have to do it at the speeds that the racers
It
do
just says do a lap without crashing. So you could just go 60, 70, 80 miles an hour around in a big circle and you're done.
But if you know my driving record,
Carrie, you could drive in a big giant oval without crashing. I'm convinced. You got to have more confidence in yourself.
Dave, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Oh, okay. Nice.
No, but I think I could definitely do it. Like if I'm driving my Toyota Corolla around it, I can
Yeah.
definitely do it.
So here are the ones that I think, would be extremely, extremely hard for everybody.
Yeah.
For example, like landing a punch in a boxing match. I'm sorry, you're not hitting Floyd Mayweather. It's just not happening for you. There are people who train their entire lives to box Floyd Mayweather who can't land a punch. Average Joe isn't doing it.
I can deliver like an Amazon Prime box to one of these guys, maybe.
That's right. So anything that involves like fighting a professional fighter, I'm out. I can't do it. I would get smoked.
Yeah, I'm too much of a wimp. As soon as they like put on the gloves, I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah. So anything also involving professional baseball, you're screwed. You're not going to be able to do it.
I played softball. I think I could throw a ball from home plate to like center field.
I have seen you throw, and I know that that's not possible.
No, I can. Like
I don't know if you could throw from home to second base
No, I could.
on an MLB ball diamond. I'm not sure.
I bet I could.
I love that you have the confidence, though. That's what I'm talking about. Because here are the things that I do think, with a little bit of luck, everybody could potentially do. Score a basket in the NBA. All you have to do is be open one time and hit one shot, or get some layup or throw up a lucky shot. Most people, I think, could potentially do this. Count me in. I'm draining corner threes all day.
Corner threes.
Yes.
I would be lucky if I got a 2-pointer. I'd be lucky if I got you know when they get the foul or whatever,
Yeah.
and they have to like do the
free throw?
Yeah, the free throw. There we
Yeah.
go.
Maybe
I
you
could
just
do
get
that.
blasted and you hit a free throw. That counts.
Let me tell you, I am good at getting beat up, so I could do that.
So here's another one I think a lot of people could do. Catch a pass in the NFL. Now, you're telling me a quarterback couldn't say hike, turn and throw me a screen pass to the right, and I'll just fall on the ground. I am 1,000% convinced I could do this. Red flag number 2.
I could not do that, and I'll admit that I could professionally fall, but that's pretty much it.
That's right. There are all kinds of things on here I still think I could do. Block a shot in the NHL. It doesn't say block every shot. It doesn't say block a ton of shots. It says block one. All you have to do is be lucky and get in the way once. I could do this.
Or unlucky and lose all of your teeth.
Well, you wear a mask.
Well, with my luck, it's going to go underneath there.
That's
you never know.
It would not. That would not happen to you, Carrie. You could do it. I have confidence in you.
I'm going to have the biggest bruise in my gut for this. I'm just going to use my entire body as a shield.
Go check out these athletic feats and let us know how many you think you could do. It's K92.3, and we want to know, what type of friend are you?
Are you a type A, type B, type C, or D? We've all heard of type A friends, the people who are very organized, have their entire life figured out. But I feel like types B, C, and D are...
I don't know what any of those are.
This is all from TikTok. Type A's are high achievers who like being in charge. Type B's are more chill. Type C's are kind of like type A's, but hide their emotions more. And type D's are more irritable. The Daria type, if you've ever seen that cartoon.
I have not, but either way, I'm still following
Okay.
with you here.
Okay, let's just dive into this a little bit more. Type A friend, the overly responsible one. You plan and organize everything. You have a sense of urgency and make sure things like vacations don't fall apart.
We all know who type A in my life is.
Type get things done. Your
Yeah,
wife,
my
Corey.
wife,
Yeah.
1,000%. Immediately, I think of keeping things online in order,
Yeah.
making sure she's got a plan organized. That is my wife.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, 2 A's don't make a right.
Well, maybe we got a type A, type B thing going on here, because type B friends are people who would give the shirt off your back, but you need help too. You're forgetful, leave stuff behind, and your phone is always dead. Don't know anyone like that here in the studios.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, no.
I can't name a single person.
Can't name a single person. Type C friends, they're organized like type A, but more neurotic, more likely to bow out of things other people want to do, and you love long naps if you're a type C
Okay.
friend. Type D friends, you're annoyed a lot, prone to confrontation, have a twisted sense of humor, and you might be into weird stuff like crystals and astrology.
I'm probably a B and a half.
Yeah, like
I'm somewhere in between a B and a C.
like a Bic. You're a Bic.
Exactly, like a lighter. That's right.
I think I am a type B as well, but I'm also annoyed a lot and prone to confrontation. I feel like that's where I kind of thrive.
I don't. I think I maybe annoyed a lot, but you don't like confrontation.
That's true. That's
Like
true.
in public, and you do not like that, I don't think.
Yeah.
So you maybe are somewhere between a B and a D. Somewhere like that.
Yeah. I think the more neurotic thing, the type C friend, I think I could lie there. I think that's where I might lie.
Yeah, I feel you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be somewhere between a B and a C for sure.
Yeah. I think both of us are. I think I think we can safely say that we are both BCs.
I would agree. Let us know about you. Which one are you on the K92.3 app? It's K92.3 with Gabe Glidden and Carrie Mack. And this Friday, we hope to see you in Denver for our first Football Friday of the year.
Hike.
I think my voice just cracked, by the way.
And if you want to watch a bunch of other people whose voices are cracking play football, that's a great place to do it at a high school football game for sure.
That's right.
We'll be hanging out, playing some tunes, just, celebrate. There's nothing that goes better together than country music and fall or football or like Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That's definitely a vibe. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to whip out the flannels yet.
Not quite.
Unless, Gabe, you got a crop top I could borrow.
I do have one without sleeves. We may see if that is the day.
And then we'll just see a bunch of moms from the school district being like, I'm suddenly interested in K92.3. Let me go check this out.
I highly doubt that. But yeah, stop by, because not only are we just there having fun celebrating football being back, we have got a prize for you to win.
Yeah, so when we're in Denver this Friday, Denver, Iowa, not Denver, Colorado, we'll be giving people a chance to win a Scheels gift card, a $50 Scheels gift card. So maybe like back to school, you're a little bit behind on the shopping, or your kid needs more sports equipment,
Right.
more sports stuff. Scheels is a perfect place for that. So we will be giving you a chance to win that. Just enter. We'll do like one of those registration slips things, and you'll be good to go. And that's going on Friday.
Yep, and we'll be there from 6 to a little bit after 7-ish, or about when the game starts. So stop by and say hey, and give yourself a chance at winning that Scheels gift card. K92.3, we're going to end today's program with a little game we like to call Celebrities Gabriel Doesn't Know. Let's do it, brother.
Today is August 28th, and if today is your birthday, happy birthday. You share a birthday with a 19-year-old legend
Okay.
who went viral before things really went viral. She is Honey Boo Boo from Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. Gabe, what is her real name?
Well, not clearly, but obviously I've heard of this person, this
Her go-go juice? Do you
This-
have some go-go juice?
internet sensation
Honestly, she is an inspiration.
to all.
Yes.
I have no clue what her real name is. I'm sure she's a nice lady.
Yeah. Honey Boo Boo is not her given legal Christian name.
Oh, darn.
It's Alana Thompson.
Really? Yeah. Allie Thompson?
Lana, come on.
Yeah. good thing she went with Honey Boo Boo. That's got a little bit of a pizzazz to it.
Exactly.
Allie Thompson's a great name. That's the name of my just my sister-in-law or whatever. But it's just like a very normal, straightforward name. There's a billion Allie Thompsons out there.
Well, she's Alana, so we don't know if
Yeah, I
she's
know.
Allie.
Al for short.
Well, you don't want to assume that that's her nickname.
Well, that's the name I would give her.
Okay.
If I met Honey Boo Boo, I'm walking up and giving her a dap and going, "What up, Al?"
Okay, call her up right now.
I will.
Okay. This 35-year-old voice winner turned country star. Her biggest hits include Wasting All These Tears and her Chris Young duet, Think of You. I confused her with Maddie Poppy for the longest time.
Oh, man.
Who's the head of the Catholic Church?
The Pope?
Yes. That's the last name.
What? I am blanking so hard. Who is this?
Cassidy Pope.
Oh, yeah. I should have known that.
This 38-year-old is the leader of Florence and the Machine.
Oh, no.
You know
I
her first name.
Who this lady is?
You know her first name.
Because I can hear her voice in my head. What's
You
her
know
name?
her first name. She's the leader of Florence and the Machine.
Oh, her name is Flo.
Florence, yes. And her last name, what's the grape juice?
Welch's.
Yeah, Florence Welch. There we go.
All right, let's go, Flo.
Okay, this 42-year-old country singer, biggest hit, How Do I Live?
Leanne Rimes.
That's good. Another country singer is 43 years old today. Make sure you wish a happy birthday to this singer of the songs Barefoot Blue Jean Night, Beachin',
Barefoot Blue Jean
and
Night.
I Was Jack, You Were Diane.
Jake Owen, right?
Yes.
Yep. He's a very good golfer, by the way.
Okay. This 55-year-old, he's just a cinematic legend. He was in School of Rock.
Jack Black.
Yes. I was going to say Kung Fu Panda, too. Great actor right there. Okay. This 59-year-old woman is a country superstar, and man, she feels like a woman.
Shania.
Yeah. Man,
Man, feel like a woman.
This 63-year-old, I will do an impression of her. Me. Okay, I'm ready. You look like the 4th of July. It makes me want a hot dog real bad.
She was a big star in the American Pie movies. That's
Yeah.
Jennifer Coolidge.
Yeah, she was also in Legally Blonde and in White Lotus. Put some respect on her name.
You know what? I've seen the first 5 episodes of White Lotus. I'm trying to watch it right now.
Have you watched Legally Blonde?
Nope. I've never.
I'm going to make your wife make you watch it. Okay.
I'm going to make your wife make you watch that. There's a whole lot of... That's like some Inception making right there.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
That's how I work.
Yeah. That'll really work on me.
You don't know.
Oh, I do.
Today is National Bow Tie Day. 2 days until Labor Day weekend, and the NFL season kicks off in 8 days. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba.
We've got 30 minutes of nonstop country on the way. And don't forget, the world's full of nice people. If you can't find one, you got to be one.